Hello, Santiago.
Hey there, how are you?
What are you doing?
It all starts today. Actually, not today. It started a month ago. But you see, we are ready to start the new growing season. We have pruned. The canes are tied down, always with natural material, never plastic. We have vines that are, I can't say how old this vine is, but this vine is really, really old. It's more than 50 years old. And we're ready. It's all pregnant with hope. It all starts here. It starts in the vineyard. That's the difference between a good wine and a great wine. Great wines is all about these old, gnarled, aged, suffering plants. There's nothing that replaces old vines, nothing that replaces good work in the vineyard, nothing that replaces low yields in the vineyard. Low yields is less than a pound of grapes per plant, less than a ton of grapes per acre. That is what makes terroir-driven, characterful, world-class wines.
But why do you think these old plants can balance the wine at the end of the day?
There's always a lot of things we do, and that extra percent of I don't know why. Not every plant can. We can apply all our viticultural knowledge, all our savoir-faire, all the resources we bring to this, but at the end of the day, only a few vineyards or only a few blocks within a few vineyards deliver the goods. And the goods is grapes that are balanced, grapes that are complex, grapes that have multi-layered flavors, multi-tonal hues, fantastically complex aromas, and grapes that will give you a wine that is a wine that speaks about place, which are the wines we like to make. Good wines you can make in many places. Wine that speaks of place, very few places in the world, and we've been lucky to find some of them, and that's what we've concentrated on since then.
What particularly this place got special for you?
This is Finca Bella Vista. Finca Bella Vista, this 10-acre block was planted in 1910. That is exactly 100 years ago. It was planted in spring, so it is exactly 100 years ago, a century. As you can see, not all the plants are a century old, but it's an ecosystem that has been in balance for 100 years. And it gives you fantastic tannin structure that is abundant but soft and mature tannins. Light, delicate, floral, feminine nose with the masculinity of the tannin, the femininity of the florals, and the middle ground of the black fruits there. It gives you a wine like no other.
But is the soil important in this case?
Soil is always important. In Mendoza, it's alluvial soils, so the buildup of the character because of the soil may be less important than other places of the world, but the structure of the soil is important here in Mendoza. Maybe not the chemical buildup, but yes, the structure, the division between fine clayish components, not much here, sand components a lot, and gravel. The most abundant element in this subsoil is gravel. We have deep 30-50 foot gravel beds.
It's all about alluvial soils in this case?
Mendoza is alluvial, in most of it. We are exploring the original soils, but that will be another wine to come down in a few years in the future.
Give me in just one word, why Mendoza you think is the new old word?
It won't be one word because I talk too much. It is a combination. It's a combination of the quality of the sunlight. See, this is spring, early spring for us, and even then you can notice that the quality of the sunlight we have is fantastic. You don't find it in any other wine growing area of the world because of the combination of altitude. We are 30,000 feet above sea level, so it gives you, the sunlight is less filtered here than in other places. And the dryness, this is a desert. It rains 7 to 9 inches a year, so there's less in the air than in other places of the world.
Is it God call?
Yeah, God calls all the time.
Thank you, Santiago.
You're welcome.